All right, can you hear me now? Yes. Beautiful. So like she said, my name is Liz Taylor. Thank you so much for the opportunity to come speak with you tonight. I'm so excited to be here. I work at the Hayden Institute. There are 3 of us clinicians there, and we also have a fond relationship with Dr. Tabor. So that's fun to see him here tonight. As she said, I'm a holistic nutritionist. I've also studied human development in my undergraduate studies. And I'm just really passionate about health and nutrition due to personal issues. You know, everyone has their journey, right? And so I actually started out as a patient at the Hayden Institute and was seeking some help there from Dr. Hayden, my boss. And then I ended up working there and being his office manager. And he's now transformed me into a nutritionist. I've been with him for the last 7 years. So I've been doing nutrition for about the last 2.5 years now at his office, and he's taught me a whole lot, and I owe pretty much everything I know to him. As you can see, just a quick title here. We're doing Foundations Before Fixes really quickly. I could talk for hours about this, so if you want to talk for hours, come visit me. Here's the problem. We often chase quick fixes before we build a solid nutritional foundation. Have you ever gone out and bought a supplement or tried the latest diet or the newest health gadget and it doesn't quite work the way you wanted it to? Well, why is that? It's because we're trying to build the penthouse suite before we actually have built a solid foundation. So we're trying to put a Band-Aid on the situation instead of finding the root cause. And sometimes we're afraid of all the symptoms we're feeling. Sometimes we're worried about the things that are going on in our life. And so we try and hurry and fix the symptoms rather than figuring out what the symptoms are telling us. So what are our 3 foundations? Hydration, hydration, hydration. You need to eat the building blocks of life. Those are our macronutrients, protein, fats, carbs, and our ever important vitamins and minerals. And lastly, we're going to talk real quickly about how to manage stress, because who doesn't have stress in their life, right? Okay, so really quick, hydration. Every cell in your body depends on water. If you don't have water, you're dead. So 25% of your body is solid matter. The rest of the 75% is water. So water is super important. Did you know that you can be drinking water and still not be hydrated? Why is that? Because we also need our electrolytes in our water. So my quick tip is to add a little pinch of good quality salt. Now we're not going to be using no Morton's table salt. Okay, good quality sea salt. And some lemon in our water in the morning. So next we have the ever important macronutrients. Every tissue and organ in your body is made of protein. So does that tell you how important it is? Protein is super important. Next we have our essential fatty acids. These are things that we cannot get but through our diet. They're crucial to the regulation of emotions and mood, brain function, and nerve impulses. Without them, you're going to have a problem, as I'm going to show you in just a second about a client who came into my office. Also, remember, we still need our carbs, but be careful. Too many carbs, and we're going to have a problem. So, eat protein with every meal. Watch your carbs. Next, we have our vitamins and minerals. I like to think of minerals as the body's spark plugs. Commonly depleted minerals are magnesium, potassium, and calcium. And our vitamins are so essential to all of our body functions, but especially for our heart. Commonly depleted vitamins that I see coming into my office are people missing vitamin C, especially the B complex, all of those B vitamins, and vitamin D. My recommendation, try to eat the rainbow. Don't eat just one color. Did you know that your common cravings, things like chocolate, salt, sugar, sweets, alcohol, and bread, all have nutrient connections? For example, if you're craving chocolate, ladies, you might need some magnesium and B vitamins. Guys, if you just want a piece of bread, you might need some more tryptophan, an essential amino acid, commonly found in something called turkey, and some more B vitamins. Did you know that prescription medications cause nutrient deficiencies? Some common ones that we see are statins, which deplete CoQ10, metformin depletes folic acid and B12, and common blood pressure meds deplete a whole lot. Now, I'm not telling you not to take your medications. Please continue as your doctor has prescribed, but just remember that you're going to need to supplement these vitamins and minerals to compensate for your medications. All right, foundation number 3, the link between stress and nutrition. Stress leads to what we call the fight or flight syndrome. You know, when you feel like a bear is going to jump through and attack you? So, signs of this are fatigue, insomnia, digestive upset, irritability, depression, heart disease, PMS, menopause. I could go on and on. Stress burns through your vitamins and minerals like nothing else. It steals your magnesium, your vitamin C, your B vitamins, and all of your electrolytes. So my tip for this, eat some nuts, seeds, dark leafy greens, and practice box breathing. Okay, what is box breathing, you might ask? Are you ready? We're all gonna do it together. Okay, we're gonna breathe into the count of 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold for 4, and you repeat. That's a good way to help reduce stress. So I do something really cool in my office called the heart sound recorder. The heart is the most reflective muscle of balanced nutrition or malnutrition. This is from Dr. Royal Lee. He's the founder of Standard Process and also the inventor of the heart sound recorder. I'm really fond of Standard Process supplements in my office because they're all whole food. So if you can eat it, it's in the supplement. Things like kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, beets, liver. Who eats liver? Anybody? You still eat liver? Good job. I would rather swallow my liver in a pill. If you still eat liver, good for you. Okay, good. It's not showing up on my screen. I'm glad it's showing up here. This is an example of the heart sound recorder. This is a 62-year-old female who came into my office to see me because she heard about my heart sound recorder. She actually was having no symptoms. She felt fabulous. Life was going good. She's been a patient in our office for years and years. She just wanted to see what her heart sound recorder would look like. Well, as you can see, the normal graph is pictured on the top with the red bar. The next bar down is her first graph when she came into my office. I know you don't know how to really read it, but when you're comparing the two, they don't look the same. Okay? So her heart, I had this machine turned up all the way. Her heart was so weak I could barely hear it. Her first sound, that's when you hear your heart and you're listening and it's lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. Her lub was so small, I couldn't believe it, and her dub was completely gone. Okay, so her second sound was missing. Remember why we talked about essential fatty acids and those ever important minerals? Well, when you're missing your second sound like this on my machine, it means 2 things. You don't have calcium, and your calcium's not getting through to your heart. And when that happens, our heart is struggling. So I gave her omega-3s through a fish oil and calcium lactate. She took those for 3 months, came back to see me to see where she was at, and the bottom scan is her next scan. And that was so exciting. When she saw it, she about fell off her chair. And she was just so excited on the progress that she had made, and she didn't even realize how bad she was feeling until we got her feeling better. And then she was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was feeling great. But now she's doing so much better. So really exciting stuff. Okay, so quick sum up. Remember, hydration, hydration, hydration. Eat those building blocks. Protein is super important. Manage the stress, do the box breathing, and come see me if you want to do a HSR scan. Thank you.